Hi, Luke. How are you? It's good to see your face. Glad you're doing well. I just watched your video and I felt compelled to respond. Excuse me. This is a topic that I've gone back and forth with other people on, and to hear it come out of your mouth just kind of, solidified the other side's argument a little bit because I would always go to bat saying, no, there are lots of good women out there, and I would do this because I know how I am and I know how my friends are and the people that I surround myself with. And so I see many of these women that you speak of, and many of them single. Not to say I haven't seen the other side, because I've had, an overdose of that, especially raising poor boys. Um, so, very recently I have seen that type of woman. Um, But it just really angers me, and because I look at somebody like you, who is a great guy, and never met you personally, but we've corresponded on here and talked about a lot of things, personal and not so personal, and I just see this great guy. So, I wanted to ask you a question. Uh, One of the things I wanted to ask you is how available do you make yourself to women? Um, because when you talk about the kind of woman that you are, hoping to be with one day, that type of woman is also not putting herself in the position of, a ton of wrong men. She's thinking along the lines that you're thinking, and so, you really have to reapproach the situation differently than, say, you have been in the past. You said when you were in the Coast Guard that, y'all ended up hanging out with a lot of strippers, and that uh, type of job is very much in my past, way far past, but it's in my past nonetheless. And I knew a lot of really great women that worked in that industry, and I also knew my fair share of trashy women that worked in that industry. So when you're putting yourself in that type of situation, you're going to get a specific type of woman with the occasional great, woman that may come along with that. But that whole pot is either going to be women who aren't really looking for anything serious, they just want to have fun, women who have drug and alcohol issues, or single mothers trying to raise their kids. So I think that, one of the things that you just need to kind of think about is, where are you going to meet that type of woman, and how available do you make yourself to that type of woman? Uh, and to the women out there that are watching these kinds of videos, you hear guys talk about this kind of thing all the time, and I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say they're right. The majority of the women out there say they want this nice guy, but they're completely attracted to the bum guys, the guys that like to either, talk down to them, hit on them, cheat on them, treat them like total crap. And then you've got these really nice guys who, they're not weasel nice guys. They're manly men, and very handsome and very smart, and for some reason women are just not being drawn and pulled to that, but yet that's what they say they want. And it's very frustrating. uh, you know I so know what you mean. I mean, I've been with my husband for 15 years, but I've always been one of those people that want to be in relationships. I haven't ever been one of those people that, want to just go through guys like um, candy. But I always thought, like in my past relationships, there were times where I felt like I was in love. I just knew I was in love, whatever the case may be. But when I met my husband that I have now, it was just so different and totally blew me away that, you know, all those other times, I'm sure I felt something wonderful for those people, but it wasn't what I thought it was at the time. And, you know, you deserve that. So you don't lose hope because, you know, there's just no way in hell that I'm going to believe such a wonderful person is put on this earth to be alone. And this goes for all you guys out there who are nice guys. Continue to be nice guys because the world is full of crappy ones. Crappy men, crappy women, and I just believe that that person will come to you, one, when you probably stop looking and stop wanting it so much, because in your looking and in your wanting it, I think that there's this element of almost repelling it, if that makes any sense. Not an outward desperation, but an inward desperation, because you just want to be loved and you want to love somebody so much. And, you know, think about where you're putting yourself. Because, again, if you put your brain on the same track that that woman you want is on, then she's not in the place that you've probably been looking. So give that some thought. And, you know, it's okay to be who you are, but sometimes I think we get so caught up in I am who I am, and you're just going to like me for who I am, and that's great. But I think sometimes we come off too strong when no matter what it is, you have to ease yourself in to feel comfortable. You know, I mean, I have very strong feelings on things that, you know, certain things in life, but at the same time, I wouldn't walk up to somebody and go, this is how I feel, this is how I feel, this is what I believe, and if you don't like it, get the hell out of here. No, you meet somebody, because you also never know when you're going to change somebody's mind or give them a new outlook on something. And I know at this point I'm rambling on, but there's so many things I want to say, and it's just really hard to get them all into this short 10-minute video. So basically that's what I wanted to leave you with. You are a great guy. Don't change that. Don't change that because, you know, you want something right away. It's okay to be selective. Absolutely. But there's also nothing wrong in the meantime with having a little fun. You know, just be careful. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say, and it was just so great to see your face. So I hope everything is going well for you out there. I'm doing okay, other than I broke my pinky. I don't know if you can tell how fat it is there, but if you look really closely right there, you'll see the bruising. And here, we'll do this. Maybe that'll help a little bit, so you can see the difference in fatness. So, like an idiot, I broke my pinky, and I should have it splinted right now, but I'm being a bad girl. So, love you lots. Consider you a good friend. Take care of you, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. So, positive thoughts your way, and she's coming. I promise, she's coming. Peace, love. I'm out of here.